everybody, I'm Kat and welcome to today's pre-basic Pilates class. Get yourself a mat, make some space and join in the fun. Okay you guys, you are lying flat on your mat and I'm going to start from the top to the bottom to stabilize. So I want you to put your hands next to your body on the mat with the palms facing down. Now, start first by breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And that is how you will breathe throughout the entire class. Each time in through the nose, filling your lungs, and then exhale through the mouth. Now continue breathing, but while you lie there, I want you to think of making a long neck at the back and a soft double chin at the front. So be careful, do not push your chin up to the ceiling. It should almost feel as if you're pushing your chin down to your chest, but don't force it. It should be a comfortable position, and you've got to stretch at the back of your neck. Now reach with your fingertips towards your toes so that your shoulders can pull away from your ears. Good. And get the feeling of the shoulder blades at the back pulling towards each other and down towards your bum, in order to open your shoulders up and to open up the chest. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Keeping the long neck with the soft double chin. Open the shoulders away from the ears and now inhale again. And as you exhale, I want you to squeeze all the air out of your lungs with your rib cage. So squeeze your ribs together and hold them there. When you now inhale again, you're not allowed to open up your rib cage. So get the feeling of these pointy parts of your rib cage pulling towards each other, and they should stay there. They're not allowed to open up again. Now as you pull your shoulders open, you're going to feel it's easier to get the shoulders open if you open up your rib cage, but you're not allowed to do that. So each time you exhale, focus on squeezing those ribs even just a little bit more, but still counter by opening those shoulders. Iris, do you feel something? What?
My ribs.
Your ribs. Your neck, do you feel something? Arms and ribs. Nice. Tari, do you feel something?
Stomach.
Your stomach, and we haven't even gotten there, so that's good. Lisa, do you feel something?
My arms and shoulders.
Arms and shoulders. Shoulders at the back.
Yes.
Good. Now, stay in that position. We've only just started. So you've got a long neck, you've got a soft double chin. Your chest is open because your shoulders are pulling back and your rib cage is closed. Now, as you lie there, you should have a slight gap underneath your lower back. You should keep that gap there. You are not allowed to push your lower back into the floor because that gap is a natural curve that you do have in your spine. And we want to strengthen your muscles around that position that your spine should be in. Okay, so make sure that you've got the gap and now zip up your tummy muscles. So it should almost feel as if you're squeezing your tummy muscles here at the bottom towards each other and then take them up. Do not pull your tummy muscles in, because if you think of pulling the tummy muscles in, you're going to push them down, which means you're going to put the back into the floor, which we don't want. And I see some of your shoulders are starting to pick up. Woo! So remember, pull open the shoulders, close the ribs. Zip up the tummy muscles as you squeeze them and keep the gap underneath your lower back. So it's almost as if you're tilting your tailbone towards the floor in order to get a gap, but then counter the movement by zipping up the tummy muscles. Does that make sense? Good. Well done. And now you should feel your shoulder blades. You should feel your rib cage. You can feel your tummy muscles. And along with everything, I want you to get the feeling of squeezing a P. The moment you squeeze a P, you're activating that pelvic floor muscles along with your bum. So squeeze the P and squeeze the bum. And feel the connection of all 10 toes on the floor. And your legs are hip width apart, with the feet facing forward. Nicely done. And that should be a workout just lying there. Do you feel it?
Yes.
So I can leave you like that for the rest of the 40 minutes. And 1, 2, 3, relax. Okay. Did you feel your entire body change the moment you relaxed?
Yes.
So take a moment. Moment is over. Let's stabilize again. Making a long neck with a soft double chin. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears and opening up the shoulders. So connect the shoulder blades at the back. Squeezing the ribs. Zip up the tummy. Keep the gap underneath the lower back. Squeeze the bum. Squeeze a pea. And connect into the floor with your feet. Nicely done. Now, your hips should stay level, no matter what movement you're going to do next. So what I now want you to do is inhale, and as you exhale, slide the right foot out on the floor until your leg is completely straight. Softly, slowly control the movement and go. Let the right leg slide out over the floor, onto the floor. So that's why you've got socks on, so you can easily slide over the floor. And then when the leg is there, you can relax it. So if you feel as if your toe wants to fall open, that's fine. But the hip is not allowed to drop. So you need to squeeze those tummy muscles so hard so that the hip doesn't drop along with the leg. Do you get that feeling? Now you're going to use the bum muscles of that right leg to pull that leg back in. So inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, squeeze that right bum, bend the knee, and start pulling that leg back into a bent position with control. But your hips are not allowed to move. Good. You can tilt down with your tailbone a little bit more. Good. And now activate the whole leg. Now we're going to take the left leg. So inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, slide the left leg across the floor until it's in a straight position, and you can relax the foot but squeeze the tummy. You're not allowed to drop in that hip. Good. Inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze the bum of that left leg as you bend the knee and bring it back. So it should almost feel as if there's a little string connected between your foot and your bum. And the only way you can pull that leg back is if your bum squeezes and pulls on the string. Does that make sense? Good. Here we go again. Focus on the shoulder blades. Don't forget about the rest of your body. Still keeping the long neck with the soft double chin. Opening up the shoulders, squeezing the ribs. Zipping up the tummy. And do you feel it?
Yes.
Good. Inhale through the nose, and on the exhale, slide the right leg out. Let it go. But keep the tummy muscles and the bum activated. Do not let your hips move. In fact, nothing may move except that leg. Inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze the bum and pull back on that leg. You should feel your bum kicking. And your tummy muscles because they're stabilizing. And your shoulder blades because they're opening up. Inhale, and on the exhale, let's take the left leg and slide it out. Good. Keep it in line with the hips. Let it slide out. You want to take the legs so that you can go and relax there. Relax the quads and hold the hips. And on the exhale, you're going to activate the bum to pull it back again, keeping the gap underneath the lower back. So tilt that tailbone to the floor. Good. This should be a workout. And 1, 2, 3, and relax. Good. What did you feel? Your bum. What did you feel?
Bum and shoulder blades.
Bum and shoulder blades. What did you feel?
Bum and back of my leg.
Your hamstring. That's very good. What did you feel?
Stomach and shoulders.
And shoulders at the back.
Yes.
Very well done. Okay. The reason you felt the hamstring at the back is very good. It's because you put pressure into the floor as you pulled the leg back. So you gave yourself even more resistance. So that's well done. Okay. But now we always want to focus on the bum muscle first because the hamstring's working anyway. So let's focus on the bum because usually the bum is on holiday and it's not working. Okay, so we're going to do one more on each side. But now we're going to put you in a curl up position while we're going to do this. So before we go back to the legs, let's practice how to do a curl up. Lie and stabilize. Long neck, soft double chin. Opening up the shoulders, squeezing the ribs. Taking up and squeezing the tummy muscles as you zip up. Remember to have a slight gap underneath your lower back and connect into the floor with all 10 toes, and you can even connect into the floor with all 10 fingers. And that will help you to open that chest even more without opening the ribs. You can even feel the muscles at the back of your arms kick in. Nicely done. Ladies, you need to remember to breathe, otherwise you're going to turn blue. Okay, so now what I want you to do is do a curl up, but I'm going to talk you through it. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, I want you to lift up your head and your shoulders and then go rest on approximately your bra strap. There, just above the middle of your back. So as you exhale, curl up with your head and your shoulders, almost as if you would do a crunchie, but then you pause there. Now quickly tell me, is there a gap underneath your lower back? Really? And roll back down. Did you lose the gap?
Yes.
Ah, that usually happens. Okay, so now what's happening is you're lying there and you stabilized. And now I tell you to curl up your head and shoulders, but for some mysterious reason you go and you do this. Do you see what's happening? You're pushing your lower back into the floor. But your lower back has got absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you want to do a curl up. So I want you to keep the gap underneath your lower back. And then we're going to curl up again. So inhale, exhale. First we stabilize. Make doubly sure that those shoulders are open. Now inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze your ribs even harder and feel how they pull your head and your shoulders up approximately to the bra strap so that you can actually look at your knees. And now make sure that your tailbone is tilted to the floor so you still got a gap underneath your lower back. Now inhale, and as you exhale, roll back down with control. And pause. What did you feel?
I felt my shoulders at the back.
And any tummy muscles?
Yes.
Did you feel something? Good. Sorry, what did you feel?
Shoulders.
And?
Tummy.
And tummy, what did you feel? Shoulders and tummy, what did you feel? Stomach. Good. Okay, now, like I said, you are not allowed to close the gap underneath your lower back. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
If you close the gap, it means that you tilt it in the pelvic area instead of just lifting on top. But now, when you do a curl up, we want your spine to get the feeling of going even longer. So it's the feeling of, as you lie there, I'm pulling you on your head in order to do the curl up. So you should get the feeling of becoming even longer when you do a curl up and not becoming shorter. So when you do become longer and you pull on your spine, it might feel that the gap is slightly closing. But it shouldn't close because you tilt it at the bottom. It should only close slightly because you're lengthening at the top. Now, it might take a while before you get comfortable with the concept and with the feeling, but at the end of the day, practice makes perfect. So let's do it again. Stabilize from head to toe. Long neck. Soft double chin. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, so reach towards the toes with your fingertips. Squeeze the rib cage. Squeeze the zip up. Squeeze the bum. You can pull down a little bit more. Good. Now, inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze the ribs and start curling up. And feel how your whole spine is lengthening in order to do that curl up. And keep the gap at the lower back. Nice. So now if the gap is a little bit smaller, that's fine. But you should still have the feeling of having your pelvic area level. And you've got an extremely long spine that's curling up. And now your tummy muscles should be working overtime. Is it working overtime?
Yes. Yes.
Can I keep talking and you stay there?
No.
And inhale, and on the exhale, roll back down. And as you roll back down, go down softly. And the moment you touch the floor, connect into the floor with those shoulder blades again. Open shoulders. Open shoulders more. Good. Now, you're still stabilized. Do not relax, and we are going to curl up again. So keep the soft double chin. There should be no change in the position of your head in relation to your shoulders. You're simply picking it up and rolling onto the bra strap. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, squeeze those ribs. feel how you get a long spine and you curl up approximately to the bra strap and you look at those pretty knees and you stay there. Now inhale again, and as you exhale, think of curling up just a little bit more by squeezing the rib cage a little bit more. Woo, ladies, do you feel your tummies?
Yes.
Inhale, and on the exhale, roll back down. Nicely done. As you roll back down with control, anchor into the floor. Now eventually you're going to be able to roll up and hold it there almost indefinitely. Do you believe me? Trust me. I know at the moment it doesn't feel like it, but eventually you will get there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a curl up while we extend the legs, because I want you to work those tummy muscles a little bit more than by just lying flat on the floor. But if you feel that you cannot hold it anymore, you are allowed to put your head back down again. Now, quickly tell me before we carry on, did anybody feel their neck muscles while you were in curl-up position?
Yes.
You? Shoulders. Shoulders. You? Yes. Okay. Did you feel your neck from the very beginning or only a little bit later on?
Later.
Later. You? From the beginning. You? Only later. Okay. There are a couple of reasons why you can feel your neck. Now, if you only feel it a little bit later, it can be that your tummy muscles got tired and now your neck decided, oh, we need to help. So your neck is kicking in order to help you to stay in that position. We do not want your neck muscles to work, not more than the tummy muscles is working. Okay, so you're going to focus on the tummy muscles to take you into the curl up. But when you do start feeling your neck, either you need to squeeze harder on the tummy muscles or roll back down. Give yourself just a 2 or 3 second break and then you can try to roll up again. Do not continue with the movement if you feel your neck. If you feel your neck from the beginning, again, it can be a couple of different stuff. Either your tummy muscles is already tired or too weak, so you're pulling on your neck muscles to go up. Or when you did go up, you didn't keep your soft double chin as you should have. Now, I'm in a standing position, but the same principles apply. So if I've got a soft double chin and I want to curl up, I should keep this position here exactly the same. Now, what some people do is the moment they think of curling up, they suddenly stretch and then curl up. And then you've put tension on your neck even before you started. Other people, they're already in a soft double chin and then the moment they think of curling up, they squash it even more before they roll up. And then again, you've put tension on your neck. Okay, so before we do the legs, we're just going to do the curl ups again. And I want you to focus on what you are doing with your head as you roll up. Are you keeping it in the perfect position or did you change this position the moment you started rolling up? So let's inhale and exhale and stabilize. Long neck, double chin. Open the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Close the rib cage. Lengthen the spine and zip up the tummy muscles with a slight gap underneath your lower back. Squeeze the bum, feet hip width apart, and make sure the toes are facing forward and you're connecting into the floor with all 10 your toes and all 10 your fingers. Now, focus on the position of your soft double chin and hold it there. Inhale, and on the exhale, your tummy muscles are squeezing and your spine is lengthening and you're rolling up. And you feel intense rib cage and tummy muscles kicking in. Keeping the length, good, tilt down in the tailbone. Do you feel your tummy or your neck?
Tummy.
Tummy. Yes, victory. I hope you guys at home are feeling your tummy as well. Inhale, and on the exhale, roll back down. Nicely done. Did you feel the difference between when you did it previously and you did it now?
Yes.
Good. Did anybody feel any form of neck?
No.
Success. Okay, you guys, so now you are ready. We are going to do the curl up, and then we're going to stay in that position as you extend the legs one by one. Remember, if you feel that you cannot keep your head up in the air or the curl up, you're allowed to roll back down. Just take a quick breath, 2 or 3 seconds, and then try to curl up again. So, inhale, exhale, and we're stabilizing. long neck, double chin. Open the shoulders and pull the shoulders away from the ears. Close the rib cage, zip up the tummy, keeping the gap underneath the lower back and squeezing the bum. Now inhale, and on the exhale you're going to curl up to your bra strap, activating the tummy muscles, relaxing the neck. Keep the gap underneath the lower back, tilt the tailbone to the floor. Now inhale, and on the exhale slide the right leg out with control, but don't drop in your head. Slide it on the floor till it's straight. Inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze the bum and bring that leg back. So now your tummy muscles and your bum muscles are working overtime. Keep connection in the floor. Inhale, and on the exhale, let the left leg slide out. Keep contact with the floor with your feet. The socks help to slide it out. And then squeeze the bum and exhale and pull it back. Nicely done. When the foot is back in its position, hip width apart, then you may slowly roll back down. And the moment you roll down, connect into the floor with those shoulder blades. Good. Taking the shoulders away from the ears and pushing them into the floor. And 1, 2, 3, relax. Good. Phew. Ladies, was that a workout?
Yes.
A good workout.
Yes.
What did you feel, my dear?
I felt my hamstrings, bum,
And
shoulders, and
good. Shoulders you felt at the back.
yes.
Good. What did you feel?
Back of the shoulders, my tummy.
And back to the legs. What did you feel?
Stomach, shoulders, and bum.
Stomach, shoulders, and bum. And you felt? Stomach and bum. Nicely done. Did you feel that you could have done an extra set? Really?
Maybe one.
Maybe one. Shall we try to do 2?
Okay.
Ah, we brave. We're going to try to do 2. Okay, but now what I want you to do is I want the movement to start flowing. So each time when you inhale, you're going to double check and stabilize everything. And then each time when you exhale, you need to move. So before we do it, I'm just going to talk you through it. Inhale, and on the exhale, curl up. Inhale, and on the exhale, let the one leg go. Inhale, on the exhale, you pull it back. Inhale, and on the exhale, let the second leg go. Inhale again, and on the exhale, bring it back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So even if I'm talking too slow, I want you guys to move, okay? But don't move faster than what you're breathing at the moment. So if you take 2 or 3 seconds to inhale, and then 2 or 3 seconds to exhale, the movement should take the same time that the breath is taking. Okay, here we go. Up for a challenge, we're going to do 2 sets. So, everything is stabilized from head to toe, and you're squeezing all the correct muscles. You've got a long neck with a soft double chin. You've got open shoulders with the shoulder blades squeezing towards each other at the back and down towards your bum. You're closing the ribs, and you're zipping up the tummy muscles with a slight gap underneath your back. Connecting to the floor with your toes and your arms and your fingertips, and squeeze a P and squeeze your bum. Okay, ladies, now you're ready. Here we go. Inhale. On the exhale, curl up, using your rib cage. Inhale. On the exhale, extend the right leg out. Inhale, and on the exhale, use the bum muscle to pull that leg back in again with your bum. Inhale, and on the exhale, let the second leg go. Good. And then we're going to do it again. On the exhale, you let the first leg go. You can go at your own pace, it depends on your breath. And let the second leg go. Focus on the gap in your lower back. Focus on the ribs. If I'm still talking and you've done it, you can do another set. I'm sure you can. You're strong. Good. Focus on the ribs. Focus on the stomach. Focus on the bum. Nicely done. And when the last leg is back up at 90 degrees, then you may roll back down with your head and your shoulders. Connecting into the floor, anchoring your shoulders. Good. Woo, it's the double chin. And then 1, 2, 3, you may relax. How many sets did you do?
2.
2. How did you do? 2.5. How did you do? 2. And you?
2.
2. And ladies, what did you feel? Tummy? Bum? Shoulders? Okay, good. Now quickly just say, did anybody feel their neck?
No.
Yes, you guys are good at it. Did anybody feel their quads? The top of their legs? Well done. I am so proud of you guys. Okay, so now you know how to move your legs without tilting the hips, and you know how to curl up without working in the neck and only working in the tummy muscles. Now I think it's time that you exercise your back a little bit. So what I want you to do is turn around and lie on your tummies. I want your heads to be here in the middle with me, and your feet can be on the far edges. And you can lie on your tummy, and for now just lie comfortably. Inhale and exhale and relax. Put your one hand over the other hand. Do not interlock your fingers, just the one over the other one. And then put your forehead on your hands. If you've got a nice big ring on the one finger, I suggest you put that hand at the bottom. Otherwise the ring is going to give you a nice big mark on your head. Okay ladies, it's fun lying on the floor, isn't it? It almost feels like you can fall asleep. Please do not fall asleep. Okay, now we're going to stabilize you guys in an upside down position. So from there, first, remember how to breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Get the feeling of pulling your shoulder blades down towards your bum. Not towards the shoulders, but towards the bum. In other words, you want the gap between your ears and your shoulders to increase. And you get the feeling of pulling down. Good. And just by activating them as you pull, no, not up, pull down. Good. As you get the feeling of activating them and pulling them towards the bum, you should feel those shoulder blades working. Ladies, do you feel it?
Yes.
Good. And you should, so you're basically in a relaxed position, but you're working those shoulder blades. Now, squeeze your tummy muscles. Get the zip up feeling. But because you are lying on your tummy, it should almost feel as if when you zip up your tummy, you're almost pulling your tummy away from your t-shirt. That's how hard and strong you should activate those tummy muscles. And hold it there. Hold out the elbows a little bit more and then pull down. Good. So now the shoulder blades are activated and the tummy muscles are activated. And because you're lying with your head on your hands, you already have a soft double chin. Squeeze your bum and get a turn out feeling with your legs. Almost as if you're a ballerina. So you want to put the heels towards each other and the toes out as you squeeze your bum. Good. Imagine you're a ballerina, having the toes pointing outwards and the heels pointing towards each other. Turn out, there you go. The harder you squeeze the bum muscles, the further you should be able to go into the turn out. Nicely done. And keep it there. So now you've got activated shoulder blades, you've got an activated stomach muscle, and you've got an activated bum muscle. Ladies, do you feel it?
Yes.
A little or a lot?
A lot.
A lot. So now I can leave you there for 10 minutes. Because technically speaking, this is a workout. But that's boring. So let's make it a little bit more interesting. But stay in that position. Now, you are connected into the floor from your elbow to your hand. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. You need to get the feeling of pushing the floor away. Now, obviously, the floor ain't going anywhere. It's a little bit stronger than you. But you still need to get that feeling. You need to almost imagine it. So what I want you to do is not only pull your shoulder blades down to your bum. When you pull the shoulder blades down to the bum, I want you to press into the floor with your arm from the elbow to the hand where you're connecting onto the floor. And it should feel as if you're pushing the floor away. And then the intensity of your shoulder blades should increase. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Good. Now, when you're going to push into the floor, each time that you exhale, you're going to softly and slightly pick up your chest and head. So let's just try that. You're simply lying on the floor, everything is stabilized. Inhale. As you exhale, push the floor away and get the feeling of softly and slightly lifting your chest and your head. Even if you lift it a centimeter, that's fine. And put it back down again. Now stay in that position because almost everybody did it incorrectly. Okay, ladies, remember, you've got a soft double chin, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So when you press the floor away and you want to lift your chest and your head, does that mean that you can lose the soft double chin? No. So then why did everybody tilt in their neck and look up? Whoa, busted. Okay, so we're going to do it again. You are not allowed to tilt in your head. That's why I said if you only lift up a centimeter, that's also fine. Yeah, or if you lift up a millimeter, that's fine. It's about the activation of the muscle. It's not about how high you can pick it up. So we're going to do it again. You are stabilized from head to toe. Shoulders are activated, pulling the shoulders away from the ears and towards the bum. Your tummy is zipped up, your bum is squeezed, and you've got to turn out with your feet. Now, inhale. On the exhale, push the floor away with your arms and get the feeling of lifting your chest and shoulders slightly, working those shoulder blades even more, and your bum muscles even more, and put back down. Oh, don't fall back down. Woo! Somebody's getting tired. Iris, what did you feel?
Shoulders.
Shoulders. Your name, what did you feel?
Shoulders are low.
Good. Tori, what did you feel?
Shoulders are burning.
Shoulders are burning. Lisa, what did you feel?
Shoulders definitely.
Definitely. No, your name's not Lisa, it's Ilza.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. It's Ilza, everybody, not Lisa. My mistake. I apologize. Okay, ladies, so we're going to do it again, but we're going to do it a couple of times. Now, remember previously, I told you I want you to move as you breathe. So, each time you inhale, you're going to double check that everything is squeezed. And then when you exhale, press into the floor and pick it up. Now, as you inhale, you take your head back down to the floor. And as you exhale, you pick it up again. Does that make sense? Here we go. Inhale, exhale, and stabilize first. Remember to pull those shoulders away from the ears. Put down first. Put down, relax, relax, relax. Just pull down here, good. Now, inhale. Exhale and slightly pick up as you push away the floor, and as you inhale, put back down, but stay stabilized. And exhale as you pick it up. Inhale as you put it down. Continue with the movement. Each time you exhale, you want to pick up. Each time you inhale, you want to go back down. Continue with the movement, but throughout everything, focus on the shoulder blades. Focus on the zip up. Focus on the bum. You are not allowed to feel your neck. You are not allowed to feel your lower back. You want to feel your upper back and your bum. Keep going, but ladies, do you feel it? Yes. Good. Do 2 more if you can. Remember to exhale as you pick it up and to inhale as you put it down. Now, if you've done 2, you can put down and you can just relax on the spot. And melt into the floor. Nicely done. Your name, what did you feel?
Shoulder blades and arms and lower back.
No, you're not allowed to feel your lower back. Quickly tell me, did you feel the lower back from the start? Upper back. Okay, good. Oh, almost. Iris, what did you feel?
Shoulders, bum, and stomach.
Shoulders, bum, and stomach. Tari, what did you feel?
Shoulders and stomach.
Shoulders and stomach. And Ilse, what did you feel?
I felt the shoulders, stomach, and the back of my thighs.
The back of your thighs. That's also 100% fine. Okay, ladies. Now I want you to stay in that position, but squeeze your legs together. So you're still squeezing the bum so that you've got to turn out like a ballerina. But now I want you to try to put your heels together. So you should almost feel like a mermaid and you've got flipper feet at the end. Heels together, squeezing the bum, try to squeeze the heels together. Now your bum should be activating in overtime. And now you're going to lift up again. So inhale. On the exhale, push the floor away and pick up using your shoulder blades. Now hold it there. Inhale and stay there, and exhale and stay there. And now inhale and go back down. Nicely done. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, and on the exhale, pick up, push the floor away, keep the bum squeezing. Pick it up and hold it as you breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And now as you inhale, you put it back down again. Good, nicely done. And relax. Well done, ladies. Okay, as you lie there, I want you to take your hands out from under your head and put it next to your chest onto the floor. Good. Now you're going to push up your chest and then push up the bum and go and sit with your bum on your ankles. So push up your chest, then push up your bum, and go sit with your bum on your ankles and leave your hands on the floor and go into a resting position. And stay there and breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth and relax your back that's been working now. Try to keep the bum where it is, and now you're going to roll up. But I want you to get the feeling of your tailbone pulling to the floor, and you're going to roll up one vertebra at a time, and your head will be the last to go up. So here we go. Squeeze your bum and start sitting up straight. But sit up straight from the bottom of your lower back, and your head is the last thing to go up. So as you roll up, you're going to make the round back. So start rolling up until you sit up straight, and then you open the shoulders. Keep sitting in that position. Activate the shoulder blades. Activate the zipper. Squeezing the rib cage. Now everybody take up your arms. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, you may melt into the floor and relax. And then we are done for today. Okay, ladies, we've got just a couple of minutes left. So I want you to quickly take the noodles and just roll your quads. So you're going to lie on the noodle and on the elbows in the front. Be sure to still keep your tummy muscles activated while you're rolling on the noodle. And I want you to roll from your hips to your knee. Never roll over the knee. And roll up and down. Does it hurt?
Yes.
I would say good, but no, that means you've got spasms and we don't want you to have spasms. But if you're feeling it, it means you're doing it correctly. And we're going to roll like this in order to get rid of the spasms. And keep rolling. If you want to, you can make a turn out with your feet, like we did when we were lying on our tummies. So squeeze the bum, put the heels together, toes open up, and now you roll up and down. Then you're going to hit a certain angle. And you can also do a turn in, having the toes point towards each other, and then roll up and down. And you would probably feel either the inside or the outside hurts a little bit more. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Ilse, what do you feel? Inside or outside more? spot depending on where you have a muscle imbalance. Nicely done. You guys can continue rolling like this, and you guys at home can continue rolling as much as you feel you need. And be sure to breathe while you're rolling, and then take a nice warm bath afterwards and relax. See you at the next class.